Hello, hello, hello. I believe sound is working. Let me turn Spotify down. Good evening, good evening. Maniac Minion, what's good, what's good? I'm doing good, how are you? It's fine. Thursday evening. Pop in some beta keys. Yo, mate. Studying. I thought you handed in your certificate. Maybe I don't understand how uni works. That's probably the case, honestly. Yeah. I thought dissertation was like the final bit, and that was it, finished after that, no? 14 my Sarah Cavern.
Hey, how you doing?
Potions. Potions will be handy. Oh god. I did still have classes left. Ah, I see. It is the big Roy. Mr. Roy has joined us this evening.
Yeah, what do you want?
I shall be playing Resto Druid for midnight. So, getting in on the practice. Not done too bad. Not really been playing too much, but I got a few keys done, you know? 315s. I'm prepared-ish. I haven't played it since they nerfed it, though. They nerfed it on whenever it was. But yes, see how much we've changed. I don't think the nerfs were too massive for Resto, so it should be relatively the same, to be honest. Methinks. You found fame. Yeah, I wouldn't call it that, but thank you. The YouTube videos have been popping a bit, so you know, very cool. Appears to be a large audience for the little niche I've seemed to have, you know, poked into. So yeah, caught me by surprise. You know what to do, Zero. I'm not going to repeat it, but you know what to do. Like a lemon. Yeah. It is what it is, you know. I gotta play the game. I'm sorry, Zero. Got to play the game. I apologize. What are we looking for? Tank. Any tanks? I need my autographs. Yeah, right. I don't think there'll be any autograph signing anytime soon. I mean, you can say you've helped me with my maths homework, I suppose, or been to a concert with me. But no, nah, I don't think any of that will be. Demon Hunter's complaining about no tanks. This might be a common occurrence in Midnight. Potentially. I mean, I've come off tank for a start. Yeah. Not sure how it... I've not actually played any tanks on the beta either, so I'm not sure how I got about the maths. Yeah. This last semester now I've started... Maths is back again, so I'm having to get back into it. Oh, there's one. A prop Pally. In the queue. Nice. We got an arcane mage prepared. I haven't seen them since the yeah, since the changes, so see how that looks. They strong, are they? I wonder how strong. Doo-doo. Buns. Biggles. Let's go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
But I've not played in like a couple of days and I already feel rusty as hell.
Your survival wasn't necessary.
Lovely. Great start. You don't know Broken, you play Monk. F0. Are we broken here or are we going again? What's happening? Reset. Oh. I'd love to look at the death log and see what happened there, but I can't anymore. Because I can't see it, I've gotten into the habit of just blaming everything on casts going off.
Welcome, friend.
Mage seems to be gone.
If you ever need anything,
Want more subs? I ain't gonna say no, Cole, but that's completely up to you. I'll expect press 3 million after a stat squish broken, yeah. At 3 million it pops. That's crazy. He did it. He did it. Leroy finally got the gifted sub. Thank you, Cole. Thank you indeed, Cole. Muchly appreciated. No more ads, Zero. No more ads. What a loser.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I really miss being able to pop ancestral guidance here and move and freely cast. On the old shaman. Park skin. Nice. Bro just gives the best the 3 wacky numbers on the bottom of his screen. You're still here, Maniac Minion. How'd you feel about the add-ons going? What's your thought process on that? Worst cut, yeah. I thought as much. Okay, I didn't know you can't cast during that. That's good to note. They should have made it so DBM works in dungeons and not raids. I mean, DBM's gonna work in raid anyway. DBM's kind of unchanged as far as I'm aware. I've also seen on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it, last night. They're changing the in-game like little cooldown bar thing they have. You can just set it to like normal DBM bars when midnight is going to come out, as far as I'm aware anyway. Which is nice. I don't like the way it sort of scrolls down your screen like it has done recently. So to have just normal bars back is quite nice. God, no, just thanks for the info, Colt. That's the little zesty boy. Nah, bro. Where are we going? I need to remember I don't always have to put wild growth on the tank. It only blocks on the web browser. You're despicable. You're a despicable creature, Matt. Jumping over. Hello, convoke. Stabilize. Going into the movement. Oh, why is that not working? Come on, go off, please. Yo.
What does my eagle spy with her shiny eyes? A trespasser, an interloper, but you won't take my prey from me.
Oh.
Only the
fuck was that?
strongest survive.
Got sucked off. Not in a good way. It's happening again. Bro. Damn. That kick? Must be kickable. Maybe? Maybe I'm wrong. You're CCable at least. Or maybe I just wasn't healing. Who knows? Highly likely I just wasn't healing. Too much time in cat form. Yo man, just want to say I enjoy your video on Mythic Raid and CE player that had to step away for a lot of reasons you mentioned. Life is different. Life is just different as the average player. Hey lads, thanks for watching the videos, and I'm glad you're enjoying them. Yeah, I've never raided myself. Not being, well, that's not true. I did a few raids in normal and heroic and sepulcher as not being a raid leader or a guild master when I first started playing the game. And I've kind of forgotten what that's like, to be fair. So I don't know the other side really in like a proper raiding environment. So I'm sure, is it good, or do you just feel like you've got nothing to do? How is it being on the other side. How have you found it? Yeah, they're CC stoppable, I guess. We're going to the boss now, I guess? Yeah, okay. Ba-dum-bum, ba-da-ba-da-bum, bum-bum, ba-da-ba-da-bum.
Oh, you look like a good cat. Cat where the blood flow. If I don't get ya, Necrax will. Freeze. Necrax, strike. Aim for the heart. Take them down, Necrax.
Into the frost trap. Other side is an away from what? Oh, you're not playing anymore. I see. Sorry, I'll read it in a second just after this this boss fight. I don't trust my abilities quite well enough yet. I've not played the dungeons. Resto Druid takes more brain power from me than tanking did, that's for sure. Tell you that. Straight off the bat.
With me, Necrax.
Oh, you bastard.
Right on target.
Other side is away from off, pulling in my time. No, we don't see there. Intensely fighting people schedule for optimizing. Brilliant. Paired with. Yeah, for sure.
Cat where the blood flow.
But are you still raiding, just not as a raid leader or guild master anymore? Sorry if you said that, I just skimmed through it quickly.
Right into my trap. Necrax, strike. Aim for the heart.
What?
Take them down, Necrax.
The fuck happened there? Did I? Okay.
Defeat survive. You won't. Sick him, Necrax.
Yeah. Sloppy play from myself.
You're gonna pay for that.
Yo, what the fuck? There we go. Okay. I was still in the circle on the floor. Balls. Optimizing super levels outside the raid, lots of studying. Have to come prepared to be as efficient as possible. Yes, for sure. For sure. There's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes that I'm sure you're aware of, otherwise it's not work. They're easy to pick up and put down. Constantly fighting people. Yeah. So I'm guessing you're not raiding at the moment then, from what you've said. Correct me if I'm wrong. Thank you, Cole. And Magic of the Infinite, thanks for the subs, just dropping a sub on YouTube there. Muchly appreciated. I want to come, right, yeah, fair. You want to come back, but even life slows down. Hard for you to validate it. Economic or in adulting. Well, it's becoming more difficult. Yeah, for sure, man. I mean, that's yeah, I get that. Did I pull that? I did. Oh my god, I'm fucking ass pulling everywhere, bro. Kind of embarrassing. I said in chat and you were reading. Yes. Yeah, I'm still getting used to trying to multitask as healer. I'm not able to completely turn off my brain quite yet like I could when I was tanking. A bit more to pay attention to. I'll get there though. We'll get there. I mean, I managed to raid lead okay. The end of last season, or season 3. But I suppose looking away from the screen constantly and reading is a bit different to, yeah, for that.
It be worse than we thought. How many of my people have died here?
Whoa. Boom. If those who are usually watching me on Twitch are confused about who I'm talking to, I am also live on YouTube at the moment, so there's 2 chats going on. I keep walking into these fucking ghouls, man. Got that multi-stream going, you know? Yo,
I simply wish you had lasted a little longer.
fuck's sake. That's just misplayed by me. Oh my god, these guys. Which ads is it that... Come on. Can I get my ability off, please? Which ads is it that blow up when you kill them? The Remnant Warriors? Maybe they're all dead now. Demon Hunter's having a problem with it too. Bro's a multi-streamer. Multi-app streamer now, yes, indeed. Mr. Worldwide, Mr. 305. Fringe. Dear, dear, dear. They spawn out of... The fuck hit me? Hello? I was gonna say those spawn out of nowhere. I am Yo, what the fuck? He died twice due to reading chat. Yeah, probably going to be a common occurrence for a little bit until I get used to the old healing and streaming situation. Yeah, it is what it is. Oh my god.
she doing? She's rending the souls, twisting them, feeding them to that monster. There are souls still that we can save. You confront her, I gonna release all the souls I can find.
Gonna run into any more of these guys.
What's this? New souls for my experiments?
Doom, doom, doom. I pray he lets me fill up on mana real quick before this boss. If not, I will be a little bit upset. No, please don't do it. Don't do it. Guys, pull in. Yeah. Bit of network issue there. I've been a bit wasteful, not gonna lie. With mana, that is. Why is there a delay in my GCD? Nice.
Your soul be forfeit. This affliction hit hard. Go, make them suffer.
I find it really hard on this boss. Figure out where that frontal is gonna go. And I let them. Thank you.
You gonna be tormented from beyond the grave.
Where's this frontal going now?
Andakatas no shada. Kezulo namrakan. Nehide. Nehide. Enough! You cannot stand against the vile branch. This affliction hit hard. Go, make them suffer. Ma'ako, ma'ako, ka, shada!
He just got fucked up.
I gonna poison your soul. You gonna be tormented. tormented from beyond the grave. Andakatas no shada. Kezulo namraka.
We got fucked by it as well. Not just me then. Appears to be tricky to spot it.
Stand against a vile branch. This affliction hit hard.
Yo, where did my mana go?
Go, make them suffer.
She's dead, but her evil lives on. There'll still be many angry souls. I will keep them busy and keep them from feeding the monster.
I think it's these skirmishers that blow up.
Up to you.
Be ready for it. Here we go.
Only the strongest survive.
Did that not have a ground effect, or did I just completely miss it? I feel like I completely just missed that one and got squashed. Oh, I see. Yeah. I see. Yeah, it was just me being dingus. Let's not stand over there. What do you think about Zero not wanting to play Rogue anymore, Cole, if you're still here? Yeah, I can already guess his response.
Where are my souls? What have you done?
Be careful. He seems powerful and unstable.
Yo. I fumbled that so badly. Surprised we didn't lose anyone there. Panic pressed every fucking button. Thank you.
What a disappointment.
Get my hands on you!
That's quite spread out. Have the tranquility. Maybe a waste, not sure. Is the guy from the other side or I don't know, but it definitely it gives the other side vibes. I can say that for sure. Very similar, feels similar to the other side. It's not as long as the other side though, for sure. That dungeon was so long. Wake was the goat. The correct wake. Yeah, came back in. Is it season 1 of this expansion? Or season 2? I think it was season 1 because I was playing Warlock. It came back for a season of the War Within. Hopefully when Yumi's done I might come back. Ooh. Interesting. Would definitely be cool to have you back around more often. Would you be playing Bayer, do you think? Or what do you think you would play? Noise. Percent. No. Maybe be Bear Druid again, yeah.
The vile branch gone, we with the bark all be sleeping a little safer. For now. We will always be looking over our shoulders at the vile branch. Come back with me. The chief be having a reward for you.
Or Warrior, go back to the roots, yeah, true. Can go back to Warrior. Would you be Pro or a Fury? Fury. Oh, fair enough. Sorry. Hate Prot Warrior. Damn. Was Matt in the season just finished? It was the tank. Very strong. Strong indeed. See what we can do next. What are you? Your DPS, aren't you, 0? 16 Algathar. For the 12 Magister's Terrace is pretty easy. See if we can get in on that. Fuck the meta. True. My god, it's a Windwalker Monk 0. That's crazy. It is a Windwalker. They exist. It's logged in. No, oh, not logged in. He's gone. Gonna mock him when he sucks. Yeah, the fuck. Boom. Page.
Well, keep it real.
Yeah. I was asking Cole what he thought about you not playing not playing Rogue. Didn't respond though. Badge. Haven't decided yet, you dingus. Damn. Leroy's not playing Rogue anymore. I was asking for your opinion on that. Damn it.
The terrace holds what we require to gain entry to the Void Storm, the Cynosure of Twilight.
Yeesh. Fair enough. He doesn't know what he's playing. He does not know.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Five, 4.
No worries, thanks for coming
Two.
along. See
1.
you later.
The terrace holds what we require to gain entry to the Void Storm, the Cynosure of Twilight.
Unauthorized entry, please hold.
You were warned, Umbric. The terrace is forever closed to you. Now leave before...
Play Warlock. Leroy on a Warlock. Leroy on a range, that's crazy. Yo, Windwalker doing damage though? Oh. Yo,
I
fuck is the
simply wish
tank?
you had lasted a little longer.
I did not know who's with us. Imagine Elena going back to Demolock. Throw back to Aberrus. Don't die, Zero. Won't go, it's changed. I might go against the system. Kabuga. Lurker is here.
How I've missed this library.
Bam.
But we can't afford to linger here.
Unauthorized entry, please hold.
To think Ramath would go this far to keep me out.
He's always here, lurking in the shadows. That was a close one, Mr. Windwalker. Nope. Spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. He would have spoke before.
You'll go no further, Umbrick.
Getting
These
called
new
out here.
defenses were specially made with you in mind.
I seem to be detained. The construct ahead is heightening Ramath's spell work. Destroy it.
I'm just gonna trank this. Diabyss in Minecraft, damn, that's crazy. Bedtime indeed. Bedtime for all. Good night to those who are going to sleep. Elena. And Minecraft stream when? Oh god. I'm not very good at Minecraft, I usually just annoy people. What happened there, Zero? Got one shot by something, what the fuck? Yeah, but I can annoy you on stream. Oh, the past. I see. You annoy other people. Yeah, this is true. I feel like it's taking ages. I feel like my ping's higher than it usually is. 256. Yeah, it's 100 ping higher than what it usually is. Yeesh. Okay. That would be why.
Must follow policy. Policy demands compliance. Suppressive measures necessary. Enjoy detainment.
You did it in repo? With me?
Compliance is not optional.
Did I stream repo? Maybe you're not talking about that. I know people think, but yeah, that's that's exactly what I did in repo. Yeah, yeah.
Please stand by.
That is exactly what I did in repo.
Resuming
Sticky
disciplinary
convoke.
measures. Policy demands compliance. Proceeding with impairment. Enjoy detainment. Policy
Yeah,
demands
repo was enjoyable, wasn't it? I need to play Among Us or repo or something like that again. That'd be very enjoyable.
proceeding with impairment. Refueling. Please stand by.
A crude solution.
Posted a stream link in the. I seen the game.
Finish yours should be just ahead.
What game is that? What kind of thing is is it? Is it like
Come with an open mind.
similar? Excuse me, similar idea to repo. Can't keep this up for much longer. These arcane bolts need to be stopped. The horror gamer from the blurb, you have to scale a tower, or blurb, it's a wizard summoned you to enter the tower and you can use spells, things to get through the tower. Okay. Interesting. That's what the dot's called. Runner's Glaive. Be stopped by CC. Well, nice to know. There's so many of those dots out. I just can't get my spells out quick enough with the GCD at the moment. Fucking ping. Do you stop Runic Glaive at all? Maybe it can't be stopped. Can't tell because of these nameplates at the moment. They hurt. Oh. And 4 of them out right now. That's not normal. Really.
Zaranel, stand down. I have permission from Lorthamar himself.
Liar! None shall lay hands on the Signer. Sinoshaw remains here. Give it all!
Restrain him. I'll take care of these shields.
Your fall is written. Speak no more! I am unyielding. Marked for defeat.
Uh-oh.
Let this serve as a warning. Silence!
That was a miss timing there. Both of us went in at the same time.
Marked for defeat. Speak no more.
Why would he do that?
I am unrelenting. Marked for defeat.
Help me remove the wards around the Sinisher.
Mm.
Sir Ronel, the void has broken through. We're too late.
Someone remind me to get a drink after this keep. My throat's getting sore. Just come out of having a flu, I better not be getting it again. Honestly.
Your survival
What was that?
wasn't
Human
necessary.
shadow bolt. Sheesh. The right way. Yeah, yeah. God, where's my res button? Yee! Oh God. Vitalize. Yeah, he's for sure losing it. You okay? Hey mate, that 2-day Mythic video hit home just as I was going into midnight as the gym raider for Mythic team. Seconds out. Yeah. There we go. In 4 out of 5 and 8 out of 9 bosses in Dragonflight. Finally want to take the next steps to succeed. Nice to hear it. Sorry, I'm a bit disengaged. I will be able to read it properly and respond. And I am not trying to heal on 250 MS. I'm glad you enjoyed the video though, and you were able to relate to some of the things. I've been really surprised about how many things the 2 Night Guilds seem to have in common. Because a lot of people seem to be able to relate to the topics I was mentioning in the videos there. Thank you. See, I used to tank. I was a main tank, right? And I could just tank and I would talk without really having to concentrate. But healing is seeming to be a different kettle of fish. Which one is it? I see. So, had you been GM and Raid Leader before? Or is this something new you'd picked up? Or going into Midnight? Just having read it a bit more now. Is this a new role, or are you just a bit lost? Empathy versus progress is the hardest thing for me. Yep. It for sure is one of the harder skills to crack down. This is season 2 of Dragonflight, very good. So that's when we started raiding Mythic as well. Yeah, that's when our guild started to get into Mythic a bit more. I said that was our first tier we entered Mythic as a guild. Aberrus. Yeah, the empathy versus progress thing is very tricky. Of course you want to progress, you want to get the boss kills down, but you also don't want to set the whole guild on fire behind you as you do it. It definitely takes some trial and error, figure out how much is enough to push people and how much is too much, and you'll quickly find out when it is too much, that's for sure. I'm live on YouTube as well, yes, cool. Indeed, indeed. Both Twitch and YouTube. Yeah, I'd mentioned it earlier. You might not have been listening. But yeah, there's chat from both YouTube and Twitch in here. Invoke. I was watching YouTube vid on disc stream and I was watching this. I'm so good, bro. You are beyond cooked. Let me guess, were you watching the YouTube vid on 2x speed as well? If it doesn't want toxic control, then okay, okay. I'll give you some back there. Fair enough.
Champion, I know what to do. I'll need to attune the Cynosure to the Void Storm. What is that monstrosity?
Those on two's teams.
You keep
Being
it on
would be
time while I
muted.
channel the spell
Fair
and
enough.
end this chaos.
You dare? Then die! Shadows surge! Sealed in dark, the void, no passage. Shattering shadows.
And the volleyball begins.
Shadows surge! Darkness devours.
The next tank frontal, I'm going to
Shattering shadows.
spell him. I have to dispel him now, Brett.
Surge! The void hungers.
He missed it.
Shattering shadows.
Do I have an attempt to try out that?
Useless.
Too many noises I can't understand 2x, so if I ever deafen and disc it's because I'm watching you on 2x. Understandable. Fair. What's this guy called? Dedentris. Dementius is Degen brother. My single target though. Nothing, apparently. Non-existent.
You dare? Then die! Shadows sealed in darkness. No passage. Shattering shadows.
Volleyball has started.
Shadows surge. The void.
He's not gonna move, I'm just gonna spell for him, I guess.
Shattering shadows.
Dodging me?
Shadows surge.
Oh, there it comes.
The void hungers. Shattering shadows. Umbrel cascade. The void hungers. shadows. Umbrel Cascade. The void hungers. Shattering shadows. Shadows surge. The void hungers. Shattering shadows.
Nice.
It is done. We have our way into the Void Storm. Let us
1%.
inform Lorthamar. And perhaps offer an apology for the near catastrophe.
Nice. Do-do-do. Boo. Ah. Hey, hey, hey. Need to log into Classic real quick. I'll go. Storm win for Resto. Classic TBC came out last night, right? He doesn't. He just wants to get away. I get it, Zero Eyes. Fair, fair, fair. It's out in 37 minutes. But it was last night. Guess it's tonight then. I see. (11 PM our time). Nice. It was unclear. Ah, I see. That's technically the 6th, though, isn't it? Well, yeah, I get it. That would have been normal, but yeah. I see the confusion. Yeah. We was all just sort of sitting there last night, waiting for it to launch last night, and nothing happened. No, at least that didn't happen. Ah, I see. The weekend then. He's gonna level together or at 5 PM. I see, I see. I got ya, I got ya. Dungeon Cleave. An open-ended one-nighter. Boom, doo 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 doo. Hey. Yeah, I can do Agatha. Gonna make a cup of tea real quick. Maybe 2 seconds. Just thinking while they're not online yet. When you get back online, we just list the group, or we'll wait till I get back. I don't mind either way. Julio. Yeah, true. I'll list the group and then I'm gonna give you lead while I make food. What do I do? Just a 12 or a 15 or what do you want to do? Well, yo, sure. What's the quick question? You should typing out a paragraph. Boy. I'm gonna answer it when I come back. Oh, too much sound people down. Right, 2 seconds. Okie dokie. Boom-ba-doom, ba-doom, ba-doom, ba-doom. Out of the warlocks, I want an ego boost. Question if it's PI or who's getting the PI. I don't know. We'll have to have a look. See what is getting PI. But if warlock was getting PI, it would depend. Because I mean, Zelshan and Kraz are both. Well, Kraz is a trial, and Zelshan hasn't played warlock this season yet. So we'll just have to see. The way I usually sum up PI is like, depending on what I know they can do output wise, and then weigh that up against the class. If the class is going to do more damage because they're on that class, then yeah. But if the spec's going to do more, but if the player's going to do more damage, then I go that way. And then if you get a combination, then you know he's a clear winner. But we're looking to have maybe 3 PIs, so there'll be an extra one to go around this season. I don't know yet. I haven't really thought about PI. It's not something I'd ever think about until like the night before the raid. So, yeah, no. Some mini spring rolls from dinner. Over. When it comes to recruiting, do you find LFG posting or sitting in Discord recruitment is best, in my opinion? So, I haven't done any LFG recruiting or putting messages out in trade chat or that in a long time. I typically stick to Discord. There's a specific Discord for EU recruitment that I use, and I've been using that solely for all this expansion at least, and some of it's from about Amir still onwards I started using it, so about four seasons. But yeah, Discord I just find is more because the people that are applying are already in that Discord and they're looking for somewhere as well, you know. So I feel like people are less flaky from the Discord than they are that you find an LFG in chat and that kind of thing. So, long story short, Discord. going on with LFG? Is there anybody there? Do, 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 do. Can still take some time on Discord to find like people you're looking for, but I find it, yeah, more consistent for sure in my opinion. Yes. Dun, dun, dun. Wait, DPS and a tank. Get this show on the road. God, we're not playing deep TPC today. How come? Hey, how's it going, the Natharian? How's it going, dude? Hope all is okay? Bro, you know what launch day is like? Oh, right, yeah, I get you. But just imagine the chaos in front of the Dark Portal or PvP. Laggy as fuck and also PvP. Yeah, fair. I mean, I've never played Classic, so I don't really... Yeah, I can imagine, though. Watch your last 3 YouTube videos about guild management and has 15 years of experience in the Guildmaster raid lane on both guilds and pugs. You very much relate. I'm glad you could relate. Like I mentioned earlier, this crazy the amount of response. I mean, the videos blew up a small bit. They got way more views than I imagined. Like I was at 160 subs or something before I released them, and at 500 now, and they blew up a little bit. But yeah, it's crazy the amount of like guilds that relate to what was said in those videos. You know, I didn't realize. I had an idea that some guilds would be able to relate, but I didn't have a mind blown that the large amount of guilds that seem to be having all the same issues. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I talked about something. Yeah, true. It is real. I mean, it's all from my own experience. I've not raided in a guild where I've not been a raid leader or a guild master at a higher-ish level. I'm experiencing this again right now in a private Wrath of the Lich King server. Damn. Which one specifically, or just all of them? All of the issues I'd mentioned. Just sat with my officers who's doing the heavy lifting with me. And we both see this right now as the slow burnout. I see. Yep. Yeah. Frostmourne. I'm not sure how it would work on Classic, but like in the small conflicts adds up. You know, it's death by 1,000 cuts for sure. Death by 1,000 cuts. Classic's a bit different, so I'm not entirely sure how I could, if the advice would, you know, go over the same way. But if we experience like low burnout, the best thing I can suggest is, I don't know. It depends what kind of burnout though as well. Like if it's just from constant raiding and wipes and stuff, maybe suggest even just like a 1 week break or anything like that. I don't know. The tricky one, that break is really hard to decide if it's a good thing or not, because you can lose members that way and it's not great. Good zoning classic that. And also the 2-night raids, we have 10 wipes on Mimron, Hit Gem, Heroic, and people lost their minds. Fuck. 7 wipes on Heroic, and alongside this week doesn't have fun anymore. Me and the officer thinking about moving to retail. See, we just both downloaded the game, and at least there are people who are sharing the mentality better than as they are invested enough to invest the money to. Yeah, like I'm not too sure how they would be different, or if they are different at all, because I've never played on the classic side. But I mean, each guild's different as well, so I'm sure they could exist. I personally prefer retail, but that's just my opinion. Last 20 minutes of the 2 tries and a fresh run. Hey, that's always good though. It's always nice when you just randomly rock a kill. Needles, bro. Huh? In a private server, you can put people on the bench. I'm waiting to hear your insights of how to make a composition that lasts. Yes. So that video is coming up soon. It's either... I don't remember if it's the next one or if it's the 1,000... Ah, right. Yes. I see what you mean, Zero. I don't remember if it's the next one or the one after that, but there is definitely a roster one in the making. It will be coming. I've got a few more planned out. RK server-wise, taking more than 25 people is not going to work. Yeah. Yes, yeah. I mean, again, private servers again are a different, whole other ball game from classic and retail. But yeah. Depends if you're like doing specifically more in retail or heroic. You don't necessarily need a bench because you don't need that constant 20 people. You know, you can flex. But if you're doing mythic of any caliber, and I would recommend at least having like 22, 23 at a minimum. So then you always have people to cover absences, and you can have at least 2 or 3 people off at the same time. And still be able to raid, you know? People just won't spend half their game time on no raiding. You can't pack in privates, that's, yeah, exactly, that is true as well. People will, yeah. I mean, yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense, really. If it is a private server, you're just kind of... I don't think I changed my key. This is a problem. I don't even have a key. Zero, do you have a key? I'm gonna go change it. 3 people, 1 of each spec. What did you find in your experience of worst best log time? So, yeah, it was like, it was really what we could, oh, you got it, okay, cool. And max attitude or expectations, which is attainable without whoring yourself. So for like roster wise, I said 2 to 3 people. It was just what we could get, really. It wasn't any, I didn't look for any specific specs to have on the bench. It was like just 2 or 3 people we had spare that maybe couldn't commit to raid every week, but they were there every now and then, and if we needed them, we could ask them. I always try to have a DPS have an off-spec tank that they could use in case we needed a tank. And a few of my DPS players also had off-spec healers that we could flex into now and then. It helped out early on a lot. And the min-max attitude or expectations, which is attainable without, yeah. So it is hard to find people that are willing to stay on the bench as such. But most of it is through the way I sort of started doing it was if they couldn't commit to our raid days every single week, you know, without, you know, the occasional real life thing coming in, then we would offer them the reserve spot. And that's sort of how slowly eased people into the idea of it.
Well, it seems like things indeed. Come with us. It should only take a moment to set up for a new lesson.
These lashers must have grown wild while we were away. Please, if you could, clear them out while we realign the life magics of this place.
Uh-oh. Do they expect 100 unless emergency? I went for 99, and then I always like let people know that if something comes up, then yeah, you know, as long as unless it's like an absolutely emergency and you have no time to tell us, then that's fine. But you know, try and give us at least half a day's notice if you're not going to make something if something like that comes up. But our expectation is 99% or as close to 99% attendance as possible. And then if people that had been in the roster for a while and, you know, something changes at their work and they can't make it every single time, every week, they couldn't make every only second or third Thursday, we would then try and see how they felt about potentially being a reserve. And that's how I started to build up a small bench that way.
Perfect. We are just about...
Because you can't expect people to sit on the bench constantly forever. I mean, it's just not gonna... I don't know, unless you're at the highest level, it's not gonna be like that, you know?
What is that thing? This is your fault.
How do you measure it? Waiting for 100 runs before you really know? Sorry, what do you mean by that? Not too sure what you mean there. How do I measure it? Okay. I mean, yeah, whatever you are comfortable putting on people is fine. I can test it as soon as 5. Right, okay, I see what you mean. And then I make sure people can make it 8 times 5 weeks, 2 per week. I mean, yeah, 80 is a fine number as well to try and set the expectation to as well. But yeah, with Mythic, I find that it's a lot of problems can stem, especially from typically the 4th boss onwards. If you have like people changing and the roster changing each week, it can cause issues in consistency between pools. But how's the game without add-ons? It's fun. It's going. It's alright. It's not awful. It could be better, but it's not terrible. If that makes sense. Hey, yo, what the fuck? I swear I was not inside that. It could be better, but it's not absolutely terrible. I went the wrong way. Do you ever find it be hard decision make? Do a reclear. That's a very good point. Yes. Sorry. Also, how is the game without? Yeah. There is add-ons. Add-ons do work. Some of them do work. Just not all of them. Most add-ons that you're used to will work in some way or another. Just weak auras are gone pretty much. So yeah, add-ons are kind of still here, massively. Yeah, deciding whether to reclear or not, especially when you don't have... Where is this evoker? Especially when you don't have too much time, can be a decision. Like early on, we will reclear as much as possible up until... So for example, in Liberation of Undermine, we recleared until Styx. And then once we killed Styx, we extended all the way to One Arm Bandit. And we didn't rekill after that. One, because we'd already taken longer than we'd like to get there in the first place, so time was already running out. And I wasn't sure how long or how quickly we'd be able to rekill Styx and Sprocketmonger again. That was also something to consider. So it is definitely a valid option sometimes to not reclear and all. If you've already, like if it's past turbo boost, for example, that kind of the part of the season, you're quite safe to not reclear anyway. People can get the items that they need without, you know, wasting too much gear. But I would say try and reclear as much as you can until it kind of doesn't make sense, and you'll start to feel when it doesn't make sense. You can also put polls out to see what your raiders think. Don't be scared to like just ask people what they think. It doesn't make yourself look like you don't know what you're doing or anything like that. It's just feel free to put as many polls out, ask people in the raid what they feel and what they would think would be best. I prefer playing the game instead of using the terms of mechanics like that. Yeah, so there's no more of those. There's no more weak auras that dictate your gameplay, which is good, kind of. With bosses anyway, there's no like computational weak auras anymore. They're gone. So I would use one would use DBM to reskin the Blizzard default one, or does it provide? The Blizzard default one will have a sort of...
Your survival wasn't necessary.
Well, that was lag. We'll have a... The in-game one will have... It will look like DBM basically by the time the Midnight comes out. I seen a post on Twitter the other night saying they've made it changes. But if you just download DBM, it just acts like it does normally. There's not too many differences as far as I'm aware. I use Bigwigs and Bigwigs still works. There's just not as many sounds yet. You don't get all the air horns and that going off quite all the time. There's some limitation on that, but I think they're working on getting stuff back in. Mostly just the computational weak auras that are gone. Most add-ons still function. LVI there should be a build of LVI for Midnight when it releases. DBM is still working, yep. Yep. DBM is 100% still working. Yeah. They've kind of rolled back quite a lot of their changes and stuff. But DBM is working. How do I manage a raid team when 5 out of 20 members do what they can? Others just log in for raid and wants to try again at midnight. I'm happy to join, but want to advise. So, question is basically people putting in more effort than others to be prepared, and other people kind of not doing that. We had a similar situation like that, where people were not doing their vaults each week, and that kind of thing. And people were falling behind on eye level and this and that. All we can do is put in consequences, really. I mean, don't straight away go for that, just talk to them. At first time, just ask them, you know, maybe we should try and do this, see if we can get some more of this in weekly, try and get more crests done, more delves, more preparation done. And then see what they say, but then if it's not really happening, I would just advise that the Guildmaster or Raid Leader starts putting consequences in, or making it a requirement for everyone in the team so everybody knows what it is they're meant to be doing. And kind of just go from there. And if people aren't going to listen to you and you really want that to be something your raiders are doing, you just kind of, you know, bench them for a week maybe, or talk to them again and just see sort of what happens. I like Sprocket Munger, I got to do the caster check, yeah. You sure did. I hope that answer kinda helps. Round 1 lost. I would like to say it's not my fault our casters can't think and play. That sounds good. Arbitrary eye level requirement per week to reach where they were benched. Okay. What sort of, just so I have an idea, what sort of level is your guild at? What kind of content do you raid? Just so I have an idea of... I've not had much luck with eye level requirements. I did put something back in at the start of this tier, which I'll talk about. At the end of this tier, sorry. Yo, this is some damage. Why can't I heal this? What's going on?
Your survival wasn't necessary.
We wanted to be Mythic at first, but we found the team not to be capable, so we went to Heroic. Okay, cool. So, yeah, an eye level requirement is probably a good place to start if you want to go for ahead of the curve. I would say that's fine. I would like put it up each week. Or just have a base one for each raid that you're putting out. I think we'd started doing that. Or we had a base requirement that you wanted to be at before. Boss lives too long, that's why it's doing that so much. I see. Like, for the example, when we started doing Nexus King on Mythic this season, some people had been, you know, they stopped pushing keys for the season, they stopped bitting crest and that, and I put an eye level requirement of 726 in. Started at 723 and then I put it up to 726, just so everybody was on the right path to get that boss down. But yeah, I would say an eye level requirement is something you can try, for sure. For an AOTC heroic guild, for sure. You just fly into that. He did. The evoker flew into the front of him. Wrong, 724. Sorry. 724 it was, not 723. Because Shin hit that level and then decided not to get any more. I was the only one that noticed. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh god.
Only the strongest survive.
Poor play from myself there. Dear. God damn it. Can't wait for the boss with the trinket that everyone needs to drop 7 trinkets in 1 kill. Only on Liquid stream though, yeah, for sure.
Please excuse the mess. It has been quite some time since students have been here. I'm just putting together my lesson plan.
I don't think they'll win a race until this expansion to the very last season. How come? I think they'll continue their streak. Well, I hope they will at least. I'll get my Team Liquid shirt back on, supporting them when the race goes up again.
Here we are. Long ago, members of the Blue Dragon Flight accidentally overloaded an
There's the
arcane
D.
elemental
There he comes.
and created a powerful construct
Feel like
named
it's an Echo season?
that quickly started to
Nah,
wreak havoc.
I don't think it will.
The Blue Dragons battled Veximus fiercely, attempting to prevent it from absorbing stray arcane orbs that could allow it to grow further out of control. Veximus began manifesting powerful arcane bombs in order to drive back the dragons.
See if they sweep 2 expansions in a row. That would be crazy. You think Liquid would be 3rd? Damn, that's quite something. There's no way a Method are beating Liquid, bro. There's not a chance Method are beating Liquid. In my opinion. Just you wait. Nah. Method sweep incoming. Yeah. I don't think Method would even... Not yet. I don't think they'll even beat Liquid yet. Method. Oh my god, Echo yet. I think the other two, Liquid and Echo, are just too far ahead compared to them two at the moment.
But dragons absorbed the orbs, not Veximus. It was ultimately destroyed. Well done.
You're the post game. I have been. He did die. He's died 7 times. Yo, healers aren't superheroes, bro. I can't heal everything. Only OGs know how much of a healer can... What do you mean by that? Yeah, PvP. You've only got one person to heal or 2 people to heal in PvP, bro. Very different. Very different indeed. Yeah, so just one person. One person to heal. Plus, there's no there's no unavoidable damage or avoidable damage that you can that you're not supposed. I can't heal him, man. That you're not supposed to be able to heal through in PvP.
The void offers no second chances.
It'll make you crash out about avoidable and unavoidable damage.
Greetings, Lou. Who are you? You are not registered here. This room is only for students. Head to the registrar at once.
You shot in my cereal? Who shot in your cereal, bro?
Registered may access them. Think about what you have done. Poor marks for poor students. You will not pass the semester.
What in what you said to this? I said you cereal bar.
From this.
Fuck. Just call me a cereal bar, bro. Don't think I've ever been called a cereal bar before. The new one.
Go to the corner.
Look, what am I meant to do with that?
Think about what you have done.
There's a first for everything. Druid.
Poor marks for poor students. You will not pass the semester. Time out. Think about what you have done. Demerit points for you.
Tell him to stop. Eh?
Go to the corner.
Beta, bro. I'm not telling people to what to do and what not to do. Don't mean shit.